Welcome once again to another news video of myself and Marta. Unfortunately, today's brings with it a bit of bad news and a bit of a warning for any people who have bought anything from GameStop within the last few months, as GameStop are investigating the possibility that hackers may have stolen very sensitive information, that means credit card and customer information, from their website, and they actually acknowledge this to KrebsOnSecurity.com, which is a computer security specialized website, and basically said that they had been alerted to a claim of payment card data being offered for sale on a black market website, which had been stolen from GameStop website itself. Now, what's interesting is that Krebs said that, according to their sources, these attacks occurred not just within the last few weeks, as you might expect, but actually in a fair few months period, that being, to be exact, between mid-September 2016 and the first week of February 2017. So it's not just the last couple of weeks, unfortunately, as I just said, it is those few months according to Krebs' sources. Again, this hasn't been confirmed or denied by GameStop at this time, but if you have bought anything from GameStop during that period, I would keep a close eye on your bank statements. Now, what's really significant about what their sources had to say is that credit verification value numbers, that being CVV2 numbers, that is obviously the 3-digit security code that's on the back of your card, were actually taken from GameStop. Now, this is really, really bad. Now, obviously, it's pretty bad when any credit card information is stolen from any website, but usually we have, oh, at least I don't have the security code, so it might be a bit more difficult, or yada yada yada, because retailers are not supposed to store this information. That is not supposed to be stored at all at any point during an online purchase. And obviously we also had other information that was pretty bad as well, compromised in the breach, which includes expiration dates, names and addresses, as well as credit card numbers as well. But as I said, the CVV being stolen probably points to a malware being planted in the website of GameStop to actually take note of this information as it was inputted in a sale, and obviously the rest of the information as well. You know, it's not the fact that GameStop had been storing it when they shouldn't have, and the hackers got hold of that stored data. It was literally they put in a thing into the website to store the data when it obviously shouldn't have been. And I have a bit of a statement here from Vishal Gupta, who is a CEO of a security firm by the name of Seclaw, said, quote, "There is a reason companies aren't allowed to store this CVV2 data in their own databases, so the fact that the hackers were able to intercept the security codes elevates the severity of this incident significantly. If Brian Krebs' report is correct, the GameStop breach has potential to be a huge payday for hackers." And, well, he's very, very right, to be honest. Unfortunately, this is really, really bad. Now, obviously, this is no fault of GameStop exactly, but you do wonder how exactly these hackers were able to get into the depths of the website so much that they were able to implant malware, which was then able to store sensitive information and then send it onwards to the hackers themselves as well. Now, GameStop, as I said, have not confirmed or denied whether or not Krebs is actually correct. They probably don't want to say anything either way until they know for sure. They are already investigating. They have already issued a statement basically saying as much. They said to Krebs, quote, "That day, a leading security firm was engaged to investigate these claims. GameStop has and will continue to work non-stop to address this report and take appropriate measures to eradicate any issue that may be identified." So basically, they're on the case, and we'll most likely get a statement from them in the next few days telling us how bad the breach was, roughly how much customer information was put into the hands of the hackers, and of course what they are going to do to not only cease this damage, but of course prevent it from happening again in the future. But again, my warning to you guys is if you bought anything from GameStop in the last few months, keep a very close eye on your bank statements. It's fairly likely that you're okay, but there's nothing wrong with being cautious and just keeping a close eye just to nip anything suspicious in the bud. So hopefully the damage from this isn't too bad, but to be honest, it has the potential to be really, really bad. So we should obviously wait for a statement from GameStop and just keep a close eye, no panic. Maybe just get on the phone to your bank just in case, but other than that, I would say let's just wait and see what happens with GameStop's investigation. So, with all that said, thank you very much for watching. I'll see you next time.